back on Daddy Pop and Ginger after a long winter break, and I thought I'd start up with a Rubik's Cube tutorial. Basically, it's a puzzle that I figured out a while back. Took me about 3 days to learn it. It's the 3x3, I'd say. After I've played a little bit with the 2x2, I'd say it's easier to learn. But I'm going to teach you in probably a couple of tutorials. Basically, I'm going to start out with the white cross, and then we'll do the white corners, and we'll learn these pieces because the centers never move. They're always in the same orientation towards each other. So we'll do this piece, this piece, this piece, this piece. Hopefully we'll figure out how to break them out when they're flipped. So if this side was green and this side was orange, we'll figure out how to break those out and put them in right. And then we'll flip the cube over. This is all beginning method. So then we'll do yellow cross and yellow corners. Okay, so let's get started. I'll mess the cube up and then teach you how to do the white cross. Okay, so it's all messed up, and we've got the single white center and a white corner. The white corner doesn't really matter because it's probably, oh, it's in the right spot. Never mind. So we look around, we find any pieces that are white, that have white on them that are not corners. So we have an orange and white piece here, we have the red and white piece here, we have a green and white, and it looks like blue and white's right here. So we'll start off. I would technically start with the bottom, find any pieces with the white on the very bottom, like around the yellow center, and I would line up the face color with its center and go ahead and just flip that right over, and it lines up with this center. It's green on this side, it's white on this side, and the white lines up with this center. So then I'm going to look at the bottom again, see if there are any other pieces. This one's red and white, but it lines up with the orange center, so we're going to turn it until it lines up with the red center. And then it's still facing the yellow center. We're just going to go ahead and flip that over, and it lines up with the red and white centers here. So then we have orange here. We can either turn that to the bottom, line it up with the orange, and flip it over, or a more complicated way is to see that it goes right here. So then we're going to turn this to here. We're going to put it in like this and go like that. And we have the green and the red and the orange lines up too. So then we're going to find the blue, and that goes in sort of the same way. We're going to turn this side up, and we're going to turn the top over like this. That's U prime, just so you know. This move right here, from here to here, that's U prime. And then we're going to do R, that's right clockwise, or the right side clockwise. And then we can turn it back, and that blue lines up here, the orange lines up, the green lines up, and the red lines up. That's pretty much all I can think of to teach you about the white cross. We've got one corner in, and one corner that's in, but it's in the right, or in the wrong spot. We've got a corner right here, and a corner right here. So let's do some white corners. Basically, you're going to find a corner that has 3 colors on it. One of them is white. Alright, so this one is white and orange and green. You're going to turn that so that it lines up between its 3 centers here. So you see this one's white, this one's orange, this one's green, and this one is right below it. And what I would do is I'd turn the back 2 out of the way and plug it in just like this, and you have the corner, and this one's right. I just replaced the corner that was in wrong, and now that one's down here. So we're gonna that's what I do for the right side. So basically, if I was plugging it in from this side, I would just turn the back 2 out of the way, I'd plug in that piece and put the back 2 back, and then we have this corner in. But like this, where was it? It's right here. It's on the left side. When the white corner is facing you, or the white part of the corner is facing you, and it's on this side of the cube, then it's going to be on the left, because you can't turn it over here and have it be on the right, because when it's facing you, it's still on the left. What I would do is I'd turn that, you see it's lined up, it's the red, orange, or sorry, the red, blue, and white, and red, blue, and white here, the centers. I'd turn it off the face, because the face is, that's just what I call it. It's determined by the 3 centers that you're working with. So if you turned it over here, it would still be on the face of these 3 centers. You see it's back here. So if you turn it off the face, that means when you're looking at these 3 centers, you can't see it anymore. Then you're going to turn the opposite side down. This is just the faster way to do it for the left. You can do it the exact same way I told you to do for the right. You're just going to plug it in like that. And then you have that corner. So the last corner, same thing. And it's in.